Welcome to Table Talk with Mark and Keri from Kid City. We're glad you're tuning in again today. Hey, by the way, Keri, did you happen to see all the videos of the dance-in from the teachers and stuff from Kid City?
Oh, yeah, the one they posted it last week on the Kid City Facebook page. Yeah.
Pretty good.
That was pretty good. I really enjoyed that. You know, what I noticed, so everybody did a great job, but like Mr. Steve, he had some really great dance moves, and he looked good doing it. I mean, he had like the button-down, looked professional, the button-down shirt and some slacks. Like, I mean, maybe he does this as on the side as one of his professional jobs.
He was styling all right.
Yeah.
And then you see Mr. Johnny. Did you see his dance moves?
I did see Mr. Johnny. He was moving and grooving.
Yeah. I thought any minute he was going to break out some dance moves from like break dancing or something. Like breaking to electric boogaloo or
I don't know.
break-in.
That sounds kind of hard and technical.
It's not break dancing's not that hard and technical. I used to do it all the time.
Well, speaking of technical, I saw Mr. Chuck's chicken dance. That was the most technically sound chicken dance I have seen in quite some time. I was very impressed. It was really good.
You know, I'm going to have to take your word on that because I am no expert at the chicken dance.
It's okay. Not everybody is. But, speaking of all this dancing, it reminds me of another time in the Bible where it talks about dancing. And it's in the book of Exodus. So imagine, if you will, it's when the Israelites had just crossed the Red Sea, God had parted the waters miraculously, and they walked across on dry land. And then here came their enemy, the Egyptian enemies. And right when the Egyptian enemies came into the water, God made the water collapse on them and wiped them all out so they couldn't do any harm to the Israelites. And then, and then when the Israelites looked back, they were like, wow, God is so cool. He protected us and took care of us. Let's celebrate. And you want to know how they celebrated? With music?
And
dancing. Where in the Bible, there's one of those verses about where they did dancing.
Well, if you look in your Bibles or on your phone in your app, you can find it under Exodus 15:20, and you'll see where Miriam the prophetess, Aaron's sister, took the tambourine in her hand, and all the women went out after her with their tambourines and with dancing.
Wow, yeah. And how cool that Miriam, that she had faith in God's protection, that she actually, in the craziness of leaving in Egypt overnight, that she said, I'm going to pack my tambourine. She knew she was going to be celebrating and dancing because God, in God's faithfulness and celebrating God. That's pretty cool.
You know, that's the last thing I'd have been thinking of.
I know.
I'd have been looking for my running shoes.
That's true. Or, no.
Back then, it would have probably been running sandals.
Yeah, probably running sandals. Yeah, you're right. Miriam celebrated God's faithfulness, and that was really neat.
Yeah, God always protected his people. And just as today, he promises that he'll always take care of us.
You're right. He will always take care of us.
Hey, you know what? I'm thinking about all this dance talk and stuff.
Yeah?
It's really got me thinking.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right. Who knows? I wonder what he's doing. Anybody have any ideas? I guess we're going to be finding out here pretty soon. whoa, Mark! Hey, what's going on?
Well, I got my cardboard right here.
Yeah.
And I got my boombox right here.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna do some breakdancing.
No.
Celebrate. Let's do some breakdancing.
No. I think let's not. I don't think there would be any actual dancing going on. You might be breaking something else.
No, I still got it. I can do this.
No, let's not meet the deductible this early in the year, okay? It's okay. You know what? How about you show us some of your videos? Remember you told me.
Oh yeah, I got lots of videos of me dancing. I was pretty decent at breakdancing back in the day.
That's right. And you had some really innovative ideas on how to film that. So.
I did. Well, check it out.
Actually, that was kind of weird. I didn't understand that. I actually didn't see any.
Well, it's complicated. It's very innovative. Not everybody can do it. It's one of those things that you've got to be the top of your breakdancing game to do.
To breakdance in the dark?
Yeah, because anybody can dance in the light. I mean, you breakdance in the light, one thing, but you breakdance in the dark, you could hit a table or hit a chair. I mean, shoot, you can break something.
That's true.
I mean, a leg, a table, so dancing in the dark is the way to go.
Extreme breakdancing, I get it. And I'm going to believe you. to. And it's too bad we can't watch any more videos of you, but because we're running out of time. But you know what, kids? How about you? If you could show us some of your cool dance moves and put them in the comments below so we could all see how we celebrate God's protection and faithfulness, that would be awesome. Wouldn't that be cool?
That'd be cool. Yeah, put them in the comments down below. Yeah, and we'll see you next time.
All right, on Table Talk with Mark and Keri. Let's do some dance moves.
Okay, got it.